Street Hop, what's going on? Yeah, we into it today, y'all. We gonna get into it today as always, but it ain't nothing I can't do. I got to start off.
Haters say K fell off.
Street
Haters
Hop,
say K fell off. But niggas ain't built like me. Haters say
yes!
K fell off. Haters say K fell off.
It's a movement.
Haters say K fell off. Do not react like a convict and start killing shit.
Yes! Welcome back to Street Hop. Oh man. Oh man. Get at him. Yo, man, we on it. We on it, man. Thank you. Thank you. We're getting bigger, people. We're getting bigger, people. We're going to make them believe. We're going to make them believe. Yes, we are. Street Hop. It's a movement. Get with it. We don't mumble rap around here, homie. Yes. Talk to him, K.
Haters say K fell off.
What?
Haters say K fell off.
What?
Haters say K fell off. But niggas ain't built like me. Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. Do not react like a convict and start killing shit.
Street Hop. I'm killing all opponents swiftly, the rowdy MC. Ooh, we got a lot to talk about, people. We have a lot to talk about, man. Yes, we do, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about today. This what we doing. Listen, man. Listen. First things first. Just because you provide doesn't mean you being a good parent. Don't mean your parenting skills is up to par. A lot of times these parents nowadays, they get to the point to where, I buy my kid everything. I don't know how he still went to the streets. Oh. Are you teaching him the value of the things that you're buying him? Are you teaching him the value of the things that you're buying him? Are you teaching him self-respect, self-love, self-discipline, knowledge of self? Are you giving him the tools, or the girls, you're giving your child the tools they need to survive in this world? Because eventually they can get their own job and they can buy themselves some. But if ain't nobody teaching them how to brush their teeth, wash their ass, say no, sir, yes, ma'am, hold the door for a lady. Oh, you with the trash? If nobody taught them certain things, then what you think is gonna happen to these kids when they get out here? In hip hop, right? It's always about teaching the youth either what they're gonna do or not do. But it's not our job as MCs to really, really teach your child. We're going to teach your child. Because most of y'all ain't got the time to teach your children. Most of y'all care about how you look, but don't give a fuck about how your child look. And you think you fucking cute. You think somebody want to lay up with you. You think the next man gonna want to fuck with you. You think the next woman gonna want to fuck with you. You sitting around here with your kids looking crazy, but you look nice. You send your kids to school, but you don't think about waking. That's too much to wake up 30 minutes extra to make them some breakfast. Providing for your child is a must. It comes with the territory. How can you eat and they ain't eat? You know what I'm saying? But parenting, y'all, parenting is something different from providing. When you have children, and for you single mothers, let me just talk to single mothers for a minute, because y'all home with the kids most of the time, right? when you're parenting and the kids are home with you, you're gonna have to take the time out to teach them some things about life that they can't learn in school. But they shouldn't have to go to school to learn about it. It's our job as parents. Let's just say your kids are gone 8 days, 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. 8 hours a day, somebody else is teaching them and watching your child. When they come home from school, it's very important that when they come home from school, you be their teacher also. You learned what you learned in school, but now that you're home with your parent, now it's time for you to learn another lesson. Pick up after yourself. Let me teach you how to wash the dishes. Let me teach you how to vacuum. If you go on my page, you see my sons was 3. My sons was 3. And I had them doing dishes and vacuuming. Yeah, I did that. No mothers around, no grandmamas around, no cousins, no aunties. Me by myself in the house with my kids. Nobody gave me the map. Nobody said, dude, this was parenting at its finest. Now, the mother was in the hospital for COVID. Matter of fact, she was pregnant with my daughter. She was in the motherfucking hospital for COVID and pneumonia. So excuse me. So, I had to get her son and my 2 boys. And I did it with no issue. You know what I'm saying? I did it with no issue. When I'm at the house with them, trust me, 3 boys is rough. You know what I'm saying? That shit not easy. But what I did was I learned years ago, just from me being a boy at one time, you can't just leave kids in the house and then expect them to just do what's right. If you leave your kids alone because you too fucking tired, you got too much shit going on, your new boyfriend calling you and you want to entertain him and act like you ain't got a rat load of fucking kids going on, you got to make sure your kids are using their time wisely. That's your direct them. That's your responsibility. What I did was, let me tell you what I did. So I'm in a house with them, and if they like, they antsy. They boys. You know what I mean? They're not going to really be just sitting down wanting to be still. I can't expect kids to do that. That's cruel. I make them do that in school. 8 hours, your ass better be still, listening, paying attention, learning something. Right? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to turn this down. But yeah, so, what I did was, me, I just automatically, yo, come here, do the dishes, you vacuum. My oldest boy, he was 12. He not biologically mine, but that's my son. If I fall out with his mother tomorrow or next day, it don't matter. That's my boy. I fucks with him. Anyway, you gonna cook dinner. How I pull this off, y'all? What you gotta do, what you parents don't want to fucking do, you're gonna have to sit there with your child while they do all this shit. But you really ain't gotta do nothing else after that. I made the dishwater for my son because he was small. I'm not about to let him do that. But I made the dishwater. I set the dishes up, boop, got him a stool. Here you go, get on top of that, wash the dishes. Put the vacuum in. Grab my youngest twin. Yo, you got to hold it like this. You got to hold the cord. I'm teaching them, directing them. You do that. Derek, you just sit right there, wait until they done doing this shit. Then you going to go cook, but you're going to clean up after yourself too. Once the twins do all that, I got to go over there. Hey, you messing up the dishes. This is how you do that. This is how you rinse it off. See, you can't have no food around it. You know what I mean? I'm giving them direction. They're not even 5 at the time. They 5 now. They about to be 6, but they wasn't even 5 yet. They wasn't even 5. And I got footage. Because people, if I didn't have footage, you would have people trying to discredit me as a father. For real. You would think motherfuckers would be happy that a nigga trust me, man. Anyway, this is parenting. This is what a lot of people are forgetting to fucking do to their kids. And that's why they're coming out either making the songs they making, right? Or they acting the way they act. They on demon time. And they got a lot of ops. And they don't give a fuck about nothing. Where was their parenting? You know? Who did anybody tell them about their soul? Did anybody say, yo, this is Islam, or this is Christianity, or this is Buddhism, or this is 5% Nation? Like, you know, because a lot of parents, y'all spiritual. We, in our age, from 39, 30, you say 37 all the way up to motherfucking 37 and up, you say, listen, man, we ain't had no choice but to be somewhere associated with some type of spirituality. Even with parents who was on motherfucking drugs. Even with parents who was on drugs. Even with parents who were strung out. You grew up with some spirituality. It was parenting. Fucking parenting. Stop fucking having these kids and you're not gonna raise them. Teach them. Providing for them is great. Salute. Do that. However, parenting comes from within. That is something that's going to help them provide for themselves. And remember, you will, if you live long enough, you will be back in the fucking baby stage. You will be back in the baby stage. Your kids going to have to take care of you. But how you taking care of them now when they in the baby stage? Are you letting them walk around with shit on their ass for hours and hours? Would you like that? Are you going to just keep them from their other parent because you got a fucking attitude with the other parent? Would you fucking like them to just keep you from your friends and family, people that you might want to fucking see? Because your friends and family keep telling that your child, hey, stop letting so-and-so walk around with shit on her ass. You got to give her a bath and this and that shit. You wouldn't like that done to you. Would you like for you to be left with somebody else where I go party all motherfucking night and then when I get back home, I'm not even fucking with you? Would you like that? Would you like to be needing their comfort, their hugs? Because you're sick, you're older now. You need somebody to take you to the bathroom, turn the TV, just get you a glass of water. But they want to party, so they leave you in the motherfucking house not getting a fuck. Or leave you with somebody who ain't really capable of watching you, who don't really want to do it. How the fuck would you feel? How many of y'all do that shit to your fucking kids? Y'all want to be fucking cute in public. Can't nobody tell you shit in public. Can't nobody embarrass you. But you don't mind your child walking around looking embarrassing. You got this fucking great ass job. You got 6 cars, nigga. You got 6 motherfucking cars, nigga. You eating good every fucking night. You in a strip club tossing shit. Got all these bitches fooled. But you ain't teach your fucking son how to do a tie. You ain't teach your son how to write his name, how to read. You ain't teach your son about his soul. But you fly as hell, nigga. Because you send money and you always, my kids got the latest shit. You always, quick to show your kid got the latest shit. The fuck is you teaching them? Thank you for providing for them. And that's not light. I believe that if you don't know the difference between parenting and providing, somebody needs to teach you, and you need to ask that fucking question, and you need to go and talk to somebody, and you need to learn that shit. You need to learn that shit. They making demon songs. I don't give a fuck. Where was your parenting, nigga? Where was your parenting? Because your mothers gave you and your fathers gave you all the shit. You always look good. You stayed in a nice house, nice neighborhood. You didn't even grow up in the projects like your mother and your father did. For real. Your mother and your father got nice little street credibility. They know boosters, drug dealers, murderers. They know everybody. But you ain't had to experience that shit. Listen, homie. Listen, man. I'm not fuck y'all feelings, man. These fucking kids listen to the fucking music. Listen to the music they are listening to. Listen to the kids who are making these songs. They are really caught up in the image, like they gotta look at y'all and be like, "Yo, I'm heartless. I'm heartless. I don't love nobody. I'll kill you in a minute." And they portray this image, and then they gotta live it up. So they doing wild shit. And like I say, I catch them in jail. I seen them in prison. Now I fucking been there since 90 motherfucking 2. From the youth house all the way up to federal fucking prison. Maximum security. Big Op, Abdul Rafi, Andre Morgan, Jersey. Ask about me. When I tell you I wasn't in no gang, I tell you I ain't had no problems. I ain't saying I wanted to, oh yeah, I ain't like, but ain't nobody fuck with me because how I carried my fucking self. And that's what it boils down to. Niggas don't give a fuck how much drugs you sold, who the fuck you are in your city, how big you is, how many muscles you got in your motherfucking arms. Nigga, and in prison is man or you're not. Either you gonna be a man or you're not gonna be one. You think it's fucking tough guy shit? It ain't no fucking tough guy shit. It's motherfucking nigga. I was in prison. How I moved, man. You. If you see that, you ain't had no fucking parent. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, motherfucker, you ain't nobody teach you about respect. You can't buy that from the store. I can't dress you up with that one. You know? It's parenting. My parents taught me respect. They taught me how to move between. I had to respect them. I suck my teeth. I didn't do none of that shit. I was definitely disobedient, and I did that shit outside my house. And I apologize, mommy and daddy. I did that numerous times. Numerous times. But ask my parents how much shit they literally seen me do with my eyes. Ask them. Ask my parents, have they ever seen me sell a drug? You know what the most my father, the most he caught me doing? I was smoking weed outside and he walked up on me and I was smoking a blunt. And by the time I passed the blunt, the smoke was in my mouth. I couldn't do shit and I was high. But that's the most. Respect got me through fucking prison. Respect to get y'all through life. You join a gang, that automatically gets your, no, that don't get your respect. A lot of y'all ain't getting signed in from the real OGs too. Y'all getting signed in from motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't getting signed in from them niggas. Because they probably home with their families doing some shit positive for the community or something other than fucking with the stupid shit and demons. You fuck it, you young motherfuckers gonna have these babies, but now you teaching your baby this other shit. Let your child choose gang life or whatever on their fucking own. But you give them better fucking options. I'm Muslim. I'm not even making my children be, I'm not forcing that on them. I'm giving them options. You fucking giving them clothes and you providing for them and taking them on trips. That is great. But they will never remember that better than they remember you parenting them. Remember them ass whoopings we remember? That was parenting. You know what I'm saying? That was parenting. It's a difference. It's a fucking difference. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't want and y'all want to think I'm being mean. Y'all want to think I'm being cruel or I'm being outrageous. Like, no, listen to what the fuck I'm saying to y'all. Y'all want to know why the kids is making this music and all? They not getting no parenting at the house. They just being provided for. That's why they don't really respect shit. Cause mommy and daddy gonna come save me. I always got the nice shit regardless. Sometimes you make other kids think you got all that shit from hustling. I mean, the whole time, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Your fucking kids don't matter no more. Like, your kids don't matter no more. Like, it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Yes, baby girl. Walaikum assalam. I'm on the air. No, I'm on the air. I'm going live, and you on my phone. But I answered for my baby. I just was talking about parenting. I just was talking about parenting and providing, and then my daughter called. This is my oldest daughter. Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Say something.
Hey y'all.
Hey, this is my oldest daughter, Tali. You know, my baby, my firstborn. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about parenting. You know, and I was telling them like, you know, a parent can provide all they want, but it's the parenting that matters. And a lot of fucking kids they ain't getting no parenting. So what happens is they don't give a fuck about a bunch of shit. Ain't nobody teach them manners and respect and respect other people's property and clean up after yourself and you know what I'm saying? They ain't teach them all that. So if you don't get that, you know what I'm saying? You gonna listen to shit that motherfuckers talking about something. I'm on demon time. Like that, like when the fuck is it cool to be on demon time? You not on no demon time, are you?
Me? No.
I'm talking. You know how the music be. You know them songs, right or wrong. Now you know.
Yeah.
You know them songs. I be on demon time. Now I'm talking to my daughter. I'm a parent while I'm fucking talking to y'all. It ain't that fucking hard. And you can't put no price tag on it. Sometimes you just gotta talk to your children and be real with them. My daughter 27. You know what I'm saying? My daughter ain't no little girl. However, at no given time do I stop parenting my daughter. Whether fucking she like to hear it or not. She gonna respect that. I just, hey, that's my father, that's my parent. He's gonna tell me right from wrong, no matter what the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? And that demon time shit, baby girl, that shit not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. I don't even want to fuck with nobody on no demon time. What type of spirits are you trying to put in my ears? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like they saying I'm on demon time, don't be like me. I can respect that. Then I will respect it. I would probably listen to what they saying, like this shit. He's telling me, like, yo, I'm on demon time, but yo, don't be like me, because this is a horrible ass life. How you gonna be on fucking demon time, but you got kids? Don't you love your kids? I ain't know no demons who got love. I love you, baby girl. Let me finish talking to the people though, okay?
Okay.
Give your shout outs real quick.
Shout out to all my people that's listening to my dad and supporting my wonderful father. Make sure you tune in all the time and make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe on his YouTube. And make sure y'all click that follow button on Instagram. You heard?
All right. I love you so much, baby. Salam alaikum. Thank you so much.
Walaikum salam, Daddy. I love you more.
I love you too. Mwah.
Mwah.
And me and my daughter, we go head up. But that's my baby. But she don't go head up maybe like she go ahead with other people. But she's grown. But it's just like, yo, you can't just leave these kids out here thinking you don't gotta spend time with them mentally and emotionally, and not just financially. That bothers the fuck out of me. For real. Because it says a lot. And I'm on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of shit I can say. All I'm showing y'all is that if y'all you got them in the house right now, I don't give a fuck what you did yesterday. Change today. Start doing educational shit with your child. Start really, man, come on. Damn. Because you're going to raise children who going to be on demon time if you don't give them the right parenting. Even the right parenting ain't promising your child ain't going to do no stupid shit. Trust me, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, once you give your child the key and they do some stupid shit, your conscience, everybody, even your child knows not to fall back on you. They gonna say, hey, man, this is the life I chose. They ain't gonna call you from jail. They might write you like, I ain't call you. You know what I'm saying? I did this shit. I ain't, ma, you ain't do nothing wrong. You ain't do nothing wrong, Dad. It was my decision. I did this. Don't blame yourself, boo. I'm gonna handle this shit. I don't need nothing from you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do everything I was doing before. I just wanted to reach out and let you know I love you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking I'm gonna change my life around. I got life in prison. I ain't coming home. But I was on demon time. And I chose that shit. But I love you, Mom. Then a parent can just write them kids back like, hey, baby, it's all good. Hey, man, you a soldier. How you doing? You good? I might just sing you something. Because I told you, dumbass. And you chose. Now, if I ain't tell you, if I ain't really sit down and break down and talk to you about life in these motherfucking streets, and you make a fucking mistake on these streets, you get caught victim, you get caught lacking, you get caught being tricked by some fucking male, you get tricked by some fucking woman, that's my fault. And that's where the fucking parents, when they start catering to you motherfucking youth, and you thinking, oh, I cop an attitude, my mama or my daddy give me what I want. No, because they covering up the fact that they done fucked up. So I'm going to buy you fucking shut the fuck up. I'm going to buy you shut the fuck up. Because you don't really want your child to tell the truth. How many days they got to watch they sisters and brothers and shit because you fucking and you sucking. Or they got to watch their brothers and sisters because daddy, you don't come around, so mommy working 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas ain't y'all women, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all be acting like y'all shit don't stink or because you look good on the fucking public and all this other good shit, man. It's about parenting. I'd rather be with a girl who ain't got no style, a poor job. She ain't even got to have a job, nigga. But if she know how to be a great parent, that means she got a lot of self-love. She's going to be able to tell me what the fuck she do want and what she don't want in a man. And she's going to make me better than who I am. She gonna just her being her gonna make me better. That's and if a motherfucker got a bad body, great job, always fly, keep nice shit, but they don't know how to fucking parent, they don't know how to fucking love themselves and love their child more than they love anything else in this motherfucking world. You think that's attractive to a real man? That's why y'all be this way y'all are. Ain't no real woman gonna want to fuck with a nigga who can't raise his own kids. For real. She's not. She's going to say, damn, your kids don't need to listen to you because you ain't going to have shit to tell them. You going to have them kids gang banging and all types of shit. You think a woman's going to want to be with you, brother? That's what you thinking? You thinking your pants sagging down is going to make this woman want to... Come on, what you going to teach your child? Your pants sagging and you disrespectful as hell. You ain't got no respect. Nigga, I told you, I ain't motherfucking bulletproof, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bulletproof. Nobody would, motherfuckers wouldn't need a vest or mad security around them or mad niggas around them. Y'all thinking being tough is what the more people that smile at you, the more you tough, the more you important. And when you get that fame, but then you got these children at home that you neglecting like a motherfucker that don't respect you. That don't respect you. Your own kids don't respect you. And the brothers like me who get up here and sisters who try to talk to y'all look at us like we mind your business. What about you? But you ain't got your shit ain't together. Nigga, that's the... I just was on the phone with my daughter. Listen, man, I try to tell y'all, seriously, all this ego shit, all this trying to be dope on internet and please people and all that shit, bro, it ain't really worth it. No lie. For those who don't know me, who don't know me personally, I am really so confident because I love myself more than I love anybody else. My kids included. It's if I don't love me like that, how I'm gonna love them properly. You know, I try my best to get along with all of the women that I have children by because they are their mothers. However, I ain't begging nobody to see my kids. I ain't going through all that shit. I'm not. Parenting to me is what I'm gonna do. The obstacles I gotta face to get that done is always, trust me, y'all are fucking amazing. But I overcome it. Just gotta get to my kids, talk to them. Every chance I get, drop a jewel on them. Kick it with them, see what life about, have fun, bug out, all that shit. When I discipline my boys, like I spank their ass and then I tell them why I did it. But then I tell them, like, yo, I'm not trying. You know what? When I pop my kids, my sons, right? I be like, yo, this is why I did it. Now, I ain't trying to punk you. I ain't trying to make you soft. I ain't trying to make you, fear me. Like, don't fear me. I'm your daddy. But what you will do is respect me as your father. You know what I'm saying? You're going to respect me as your father because I'm that first. Come on. And my kids love me, bug out with me. Other people, kids love me, bug out with me. I'm a great dad, yo. My kids tell me that. They smiles when I pick my baby up and she look at me. They tell me that. My oldest daughters call me and they smile. And that's when I know what the fuck. That's my award. You know, like you motherfuckers want the Grammys and shit. That's my award. That's my reward, and I get that shit all the time. But do we think it's easy? Is this a cake and a walk in the park? Oh, it would be if both parents on the same page. Of I'm not trying to get over on you, no way around the board, and you ain't trying to get over on me, no way around the board. But when it comes to these motherfucking kids, this what the fuck it is. This what the fuck it is. Like, yo, we say 8 o'clock, they go to bed 8 o'clock. No candy at all after 4 o'clock p.m. No child needs to even eat candy. It's not good for their teeth. It's not. But we give it to them because they cry. You crying for something you don't want. You don't need. So boom, it's my job, parenting, to make you. I don't care if you keep crying for you. I'm still not gonna give you nothing you don't need. Fuck is you crying for something? And then I'm your father. If it's anything that's good for you, child, I'm gonna give it to you. If I tell you no, that's it. You don't need it. I got to cave in to you to be a good man. That's not parenting. I'm providing you with whatever you want. Spoiled rotten with no parenting. Okay, watch what it. Do you see these kids? Man, listen, man. People, because it's a sensitive topic for people. And I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, and I'm not being insensitive. When I'm saying to you, and forgive me, there are people whose parents are millionaires, and the children of these millionaires are committing suicide. Tell me, y'all don't know for a fact that's what I just said was true. Put it in the comments. What I said wasn't true. That there's children of millionaires who are committing suicide. Does financial have any fucking thing? If financial was like it's not. It's not. When you are not attentive to your child, when you don't parent that child, somebody else will. And be careful who the fuck do. It's like the poltergeist. You don't leave little fucking Carol Ann in the motherfucking room at night knowing the fucking trees in the closet. You don't do that, right? Okay then. You're going to protect Carol Ann. You're going to keep her with you. And what happens in these movies when they get snatched up? When they what? They always, but the kids always by themselves. In these movies that you're watching. Because y'all fucking surface people. You just look at shit on the surface. They tell you what they're going to do to your child. They talk through these fucking movies. But I ain't got no degree. And ain't no people in that class credit me, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, listen, man. Street hop. Be about the youth. We write rhymes, and we even when we talking that gangster shit, we on some real shit. Like, I'm not telling a little kid to come follow. Nigga, be better than me. This shit seem amusing, but you see listen to the pain in the lyrics, nigga, not just the beat. Damn. You think everybody just believed in Nipsey Hussle representing peace? Everybody just believed in him when he first said, I'm a rap. Everybody, the whole world was like, yeah, Nipsey. You know how many people probably told him he wasn't gonna make it? You know how many motherfuckers said, nigga, I'm getting paid for my music. Guess what it was? Parenting. His mother probably couldn't provide a bunch of shit, but she told him about his soul, one way or the fucking other. And that shit mattered. That's what made him so dope. How he valued his soul. Who the fuck is you talking to your kids about their soul? Don't lie. Be honest. And don't hit me with the fucking, I ain't making them choose no religion. Punch you in your goddamn fucking mouth. If you don't make them choose something spiritual, something that's going to direct them to a greater sense of themselves, then guess what? You just signed them over to demon time. But you dress them up like they angels. You dress them up like they angels. It's about stop fucking fronting out here. Yeah, we on TV. Yeah, I'm doing shows. Yeah, I'm getting little royalty checks and all that other good shit. But I got my family, man. That's fucking more important than any fucking thing, man. And when we all think like that, that's when we all can have our shit and don't need no guns because ain't nobody really trying to take nothing from nobody. Because we all happy with the fuck we worked hard for. And what we got materially don't make us who we are. I've been motherfucking killing all the opponents swiftly. K.A.O. Listen, 92, 93. I've been rapping for a very long time. MCing on shows. Never got booed. How the fuck you don't think that's parenting? My whole fucking squad. I got, man, all my brothers, man. We all know parenting was just the norm for us growing up. Got your ass whooped. Some people had curfews. You know what I'm saying? Even the families that was like loose and they could do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But they mama still was like, you know, y'all can throw the party, but you know what I'm saying? Clean up back. You know what I'm saying? It was still love, man. Y'all niggas growing up and y'all teaching these kids this bullshit. And you females so fucking worried about niggas sponsoring you and how the fuck you look in fucking public. How the fuck do your child look in public? How do your child look in public? Thank God. You know, man, shout out to my baby mamas. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure that's never the problem. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure that's never, because if it was, y'all know we would be arguing and beefing ASAP. But y'all definitely, I ain't got to worry about it. Alhamdulillah. Now, for those who, because we know our family members and we know other people, we know the community, we know everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all see it. Everybody, people listening, everybody, y'all all see kids out here with no parenting. Ain't nobody tell your son if you see an old ass lady, nigga, and I don't give a fuck if you across the street, man. If you see an old lady going to the store, And this where you hustle at and all that good shit. She should never have to touch that door. You take care of the community. Why you think a lot of times shit was ran the way it was ran? Because everybody was involved. It's no such thing as you hustling and the community's not involved. So just because you think you by yourself and it's just your drugs and you just flipping, it's just you ain't asking nobody to hustle with you. But the block that you on, people live over here. So the shit that you causing to come through is gonna come through affect them because now motherfuckers try to rob you. They might get caught in the crossfire going to the grocery store. So whatever you do is going to involve the community. Smart motherfuckers just you got to take care of the community, nigga. But you can't even take care of your own fucking brothers and sisters in your own goddamn house because your mom or your daddy ain't teach you how to. So how you gonna love other people if you don't love the motherfuckers you go to bed with, you live in a house with, you share a tub with, you share a toilet with, the same toothpaste, the same mother or the same father, and you fucking don't even fuck with each other. No, man, you gotta motherfucking be right with yourself, man. You gotta parent these kids, man. Fuck that shit. You ain't never too fucking busy. I don't give a fuck. 3 jobs, so fucking what? You still come home and you parent your fucking kids. That nigga might not be shit financially, but he a good father. Let him parent his motherfucking kids. The fuck? And you know this nigga gotta be on a goddamn plane. He is stewardess or some shit, so he flying back and forth. He only home. Come on. When he come home, don't treat him like he can't parent his kids now. The fuck? Okay, she fucking with some new nigga coming. Who gives a fuck, man? Don't nobody want to see that shit, but it's like we all got somebody baby mama. So as a real man, like, nigga. Damn, if it ain't gonna work between me and her, ain't gonna obviously one motherfucking day, or she just supposed to be celibate for the rest of her life. Nigga, come on. And why does it? You can't parent your kids now because she got a new nigga. Okay, fine. You want to kill a new nigga. Trust me. I'll be on some other shit. And for real, communication is always the good key to parenting. So you don't have that baby mama, baby father. If you catch you with somebody, I'm gonna spaz out on you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everything be up and up. Now, for those who play that game, that's the game that you playing. Like if you ain't talking to your baby mother straight up, if you just keep assuming she with you, or you ain't talking to your baby father straight up, and you just assuming he's with you, then y'all gonna be flipping out when somebody else come through, and ain't nobody gonna really teach the kid no parenting. So when it's all fucking said and done, we all gonna have feelings and emotions. I am not killing all opponent swiftly has feelings and emotions. I just deal with mine differently. I just deal with mine differently than most. That's all. If you don't teach the kids, what you think they're gonna do? How they gonna know how to eat a fork? Did you teach them what a salad fork is? Did you teach them the difference? Did you teach them how to hold a butter knife and how to hold a knife? Did you teach them about their soul? Did you teach them about the different religions out here and the ways of life? And you got to embark on these. You got to study this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, so you can find out where your soul go to. Wherever when your soul go, that's what That's what your soul carry to. But you gonna know about your soul. You're gonna know it's something. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, y'all look real fucking good out here, but your kids don't look that good. Your kids look good, but after that, you ain't teaching them how to even wipe their nose. They still walk around with shit in they drawers. They still, you know what I'm saying? They can't really read. They don't know nothing smart. Or your kid failing in school. Your fucking kid fell into school. But you can take you can take them out everywhere in the world. You know, it's like I said, man. Shout out to my baby mothers for me. I feel for y'all who have baby mothers like that, yo. Fellas, man, cause I know it's brothers out there that we do what we supposed to do, and we still get dragged for real, because the law. I'm a black man. Motherfucker saying take care of my kid. What you gonna believe first? Me or somebody else saying that? You feel what I'm saying? If I be like, y'all take care of my kids, and then somebody said, no, you don't, what would you believe? I'm a black man. I'm not even mad at you. I don't really give a fuck what people think. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of people. And it pisses a lot of people off because it's like, nigga, I was happy today. You're not gonna make me sad. You're not gonna make me mad. And all you gotta do is not fuck with me. There's many people who do. But guess what? The most important motherfucker that fucks with me ain't never going nowhere. That's me. I ain't never leaving me. You know? So the thing is more or less like, yo, if you're not gonna parent your child, get it to somebody who will. So your child don't be on demon time. Push your pride out the way. Push your pride out the way. There's a time where, you know, you just as a single parent, you need a break. Like you need to really get away. And not for a selfish motive, like I want to get away and go on vacation. I want to get no, like I want to like get away from all my responsibilities and just focus on me because that's all it boils down to. The difference between me is, and I'm not, and I, like I said, some mothers need that, man. So for real, man, some mothers, some mothers need that like intervention. Like you just like, let me get my kids. I see niggas like they baby mamas was all the way on crack cocaine. I'm talking about all the way strung out. Nigga, my kids ain't gonna be by the time the first time you sniff something around my kids. And I'm not, knocking nobody for what they do, but if my baby mothers, they don't trust me. I know they don't. If my baby mother sniff some coke, if I find she just, occasionally, occasionally I sniff coke. Nigga. Hell no. So you talking about a motherfucker now have to call me to get my kids. I don't know. Shit. We be fighting in court. Then I be taking pictures and everything. Like you crazy as motherfucking hell. Not because you can't provide for them and sniff coke. I don't know. It's the parenting part that's gonna get fucked up. For real. I'd rather my kids not have as much shit they would have with their mother instead of them staying with somebody who ain't gonna fuck with them and raise them up to be on demon time. I don't have that problem. It's like I ain't using. I'm just saying like, but that's what if that was the case, that's how it would be. It would like fuck it. I have to figure that shit out. My granddaddy did it. You know what I'm saying? That shit in my genes. I got to tap into my genes. I got my granddaddy blood. When his wife, my grandmama passed away, my granddaddy kept all the girls, kept them all together, and took on some other kids that wasn't his, and took care of everybody. So I'm not my granddaddy per se, but his DNA is in my blood. So all I got to do is tap into that. All this shit come from parenting and self-love and knowledge of self. You start using this mind for something that's not on demon time, watch what happens to you. You'll be surprised. These loyalty checks coming in. I'm doing my music. I got me a little podcast. I got people supporting me. You know what I'm saying? I got new people supporting. I got a whole goddamn Philippines. Like, goddamn, man. Like, my shit in series now, man. Like, motherfuckers use my shit for like a series. Like, they gonna always play my shit. I always got a royalty check coming in. That's not boasting. That's come from my parents, first of all, teaching me about me. They never forced religion on me either, but they made me think about my soul. They gave me the keys to know about my soul. And wherever they was lacking in that, my grandparents damn sure made sure they wasn't. So You know what I'm saying? Trust me, either way around the board, I was learning about my soul as a young child. Not when I was 29. And if you do it at 29, that's cool too. Just whenever you need to learn about your soul. That shit more important than your car, than your how many dudes you got paying your job. You know what I'm saying? That shit is more important. You won't be persuaded. You'll be able to make moves. I'll be against all odds. I like that because I'm Muslim. I learned that. Look at that. Following my just learning about my soul made me also be courageous enough to stand alone outside in the world. Like I'm not blood crip. I'm not just I fuck with real men, real men fuck with me. And I ain't really gotta go outside my family. And when you with your kids and you making moves, it's like, you meet other men who got kids and they making moves. So I might not see my brothers every day, but I can call them, what's up, what's going on? How you doing? I bet we check in and then we back to business. When you motherfuckers can sit there all day around each other all goddamn day, you babysitted your homie, but not your child. I should be like, damn, I gotta do this from this time to this time so I can get this much money, and then I gotta go be with the kids. And sometimes that shit fuck up if you dealing with niggas who in the street 24/7. Because they need to, their mindset is different from yours. Self-love and respect, knowing my soul. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to my grandparents and my relatives. And other people, parents who wasn't even my blood parents, but they was teaching me. Like you go around Triton in North New Jersey, is Triton. Well, you think Mother and Coco was gonna have you if they had to watch you that day? And it was cool. Nobody never cried, got their ass whooped because they ain't walk around. You walk, first of all, you would get your ass whooped talking about somewhere you ain't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But because that's how it was. So it don't matter what. They ain't force you. You coming with me. Everybody's gonna teach you about your soul. That demon time ain't our generation. That wasn't my generation. That's y'all shit now. That's that generation now. And that's a fucking problem. And it's coming from your parenting. You should be ashamed to say that, and you got a mother or grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Yeah, we could be gangster. We all tough. We all on the streets. Yeah, come on. That's my mother, my aunts and them. Man. I'm not trying to be like that in front of them. And talking about some goddamn demon time. They hear my shit talking about some, you on demon time. You on demon time, nephew? Maybe you just with your kids last week? Come on, man. Like, yeah, I'm saying that. I'm not knocking your hustle. Get money, nigga. When you talk that shit, you got to talk it with, like, you put it like this. For those who say they on demon time, because some of y'all might not have meant no harm, and y'all take it as a slang. So I'm a little outdated. So I don't know when that became a positive slang to use. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, nigga, that's never gonna be positive. No matter how much I try to flip it, it's not a positive slang. Okay, so I just, I'm not hip. And we can rationalize a bunch of shit. So the argument with me is that you just missing a part out. Like tell them you doing that, but then tell them like I'm on demon time, but I don't want y'all to be like me. Like don't cross this path. This shit ain't really what it's cracked up to be. You know what I mean? And that'll be dope. And parents like these children who are saying this shit, I'm asking y'all, like, did you teach your child that? No. Did you teach your child anything about a spirit? No. Then you taught your child that. If you don't teach them about Allah, God, Jehovah, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go through the names. So the higher power, the one who the being, the entity can't nobody describe, you can't touch it, you can't you it's just beyond your thinking, but you know that these stars, moons, the planet, air, and everything had to come from a supreme technician, a supreme engineer, okay? And if he whoever that power is and made all this, and I know it could destroy me, so I'm gonna be humble. But what I am gonna do is give my child, you're gonna have to learn that. You're gonna have to learn about your soul. For real. I don't force Islam on my sons, but guess what? I say, I seen the Al Fatiha to them. Well, I recite the Al Fatiha to them, but to them, it's like a song because they 5 years old. Do you know when my children get older and they hear that recited, they're gonna automatically like say if something was to happen to me. Inshallah, don't. But say something happened to me because I seen that to them when they go to bed. Bet boom, when they hear that shit, they go say, "Yo, that's the song Daddy was saying," and then it's going. I'm telling you, being tough, being that nigga, be a good daddy. When you against all odds, when you ain't got everybody being all friendly, motherfuckers throw rocks and hide their hand. And you a black man, you always guilty. So you gotta know how to have that self-love to where you don't give a fuck about that. What the law think about me? What I think about myself. Because that's what it boils back to. When you think about a law. That's why I love Islam. Islam brings you right back to yourself. Like as soon as you try to put the blame on somebody else and say, I ain't got no control. Allah give you a scripture, an ayat, and some wisdom. Truth is is back on you. Full responsibility. If your child don't know some shit, it's because you ain't teach them. You wait for somebody else to. Get out your fucking feelings, people. Get out your feelings and parent. Get out your feelings and start parenting, man. For real, man. That shit is the key, man. Like, my twins and my youngest daughter, my three, they right there. They close by the heaven. So I got them all the time. Let me say, not all the time. I can hear my baby mother now. Not, you got them all the time. I can hear her now. You got them all the time, huh? Listen, y'all know what the fuck I mean. Shout out to my baby mother. Look, I have no other choice but to teach them about life. I have no other choice. You are not going to grow up not knowing about your soul. You're not going to be on demon time. There's a difference between parenting and providing, man. For real. You got to have both. You got a great parent and you not providing, you got to step it up on the providing part. But because you're parenting, that's really it's not compensating for, but it's like like damn, at least you a good daddy. Nigga work at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? But shit, with his little check, hey, he go get what he get with him, you know what I mean? He might be tired of going to jail or some shit. He might be like, fuck the game. I'm just going to start from the bottom. Maybe one day I get manager, but I'm gonna earn every, I'm gonna stay out the way. I could be home with my kids. Because you ask all these niggas doing 30, 40 fucking years what they would love to be fucking doing right now. Not fucking with you niggas who snaked them and you bitches who bent over and gave him some pussy. He gonna want to be with his kids. He gonna want to make sure they don't never end up where the fuck he at. Ask them tough niggas that. Y'all niggas always talking about this. Y'all doing, I don't disrespect. Listen, man, stay in your lane. That's all it's about. You got a child. That's you gangster shit is cool. Parent, nigga. Ice Cube is a gangster. Ice T is a gangster. Did you think they get now Snoop Dogg? You know what I mean? Like, you think 50 Cent is really like, here, son, I'm gonna put you on the block that I was on, and then you gonna earn your keep like I earned my keep out here, and you gonna be great. This is how you gonna prove yourself to be my son. You got nigga. You think he's doing that, or is his son in the best school? Come on, man. Come on, man. I understand it though. You don't believe the hype. You want to be this and that. You want to follow behind niggas. You look at 50 Cent now, but you don't want to be the 50 Cent who got shot the fuck up. It's cool to be the 50 Cent right now, but you don't want to be the motherfucker who got shot the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that. You want to skip that part. You want to skip that part. Listen, man. If you're not parenting and you just providing, you lacking. And you lacking, and the demon's going to get your children. I mean, they're gonna start disrespecting you. You're gonna start feeling like you can't trust them. You're gonna feel like everybody gonna start being enemies in the house. That's the demons. That's the shaitan. That's them evil spirits. That's that whisper. And your kids don't know about their spirit. So this whisper sounds like something it sounds like their voice. So they thinking they having these thoughts. Us cursing you out or saying sucking their teeth or man, fuck that shit. Close the door. Slam the door. Man, get up and walk out. These whispers in their fucking ear, but you ain't teaching them about their soul. You know what I mean? You think that shit ain't gangster. No, knowing about your soul is very motherfucking important, nigga. That's gangster. That's some gangster shit. You ever see a spiritual man on the path? Yeah. Why they be hard, hitting down trees with their legs and shit. Listen, man. Look, man, you tap into your body, you realize who you are. You got children, you got to teach them about their soul, teach them about life. You got to sit there, and when you want to fucking talk on the phone or you want to scroll on Facebook and hey, what are you doing? Come down here and talk to me. What you want, daddy? Nothing. I just want to talk to you. What's up with you? What you mean? What you do in school? I ain't talking about your work, man. I'm talking about what you do in school. Like, how did you occupy your time? What you thinking about? Who you talk to in school? What your friends like? Your friends like that? All right, they cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what they parents like? Oh, you don't really know nothing. Why you calling your friends then? Yeah, they in my class, but you don't know them. No. You just they in class with you. They can switch up on you tomorrow. Stop calling people your friends. You know your friends are your brothers and sisters. Your dad and your mommy, your aunt and your uncles, your cousins, your grandparents. Them are your friends. Be good to us first before you be good to anybody else out this motherfucker. Parenting. Giving my son, it's cool, but stopping him, right? Because if I keep letting him think that, using that fucking term loosely, the word friend, do you fucking do it as an adult? But you let your child just play with anybody. You let them play on the games with them. You don't know who the fuck they talking to on the internet. They got the little Instagram pages now on the low and all. You don't know nothing about that shit. Cause my uncle, you know what I'm saying? He only 1 year older than me. So boom, my uncle could do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I could do it on his phone, or I could be with homegirl. You know how girls do it. They wait for their homegirl to hold the phone that they don't brought. Like, this I get it when I get to school. Okay, and because my parents don't check my shit, so I can have 2 phones. My parents ain't gonna check my shit. So boom, this your phone for real, but your parents will be all nosy and go on your shit. So I hold the phone. That's how. Listen, man. Parenting gives your child the option to know. If I need to hide something from my parents, it ain't right. And whatever I do, I gotta face the full consequences of it, and I gotta make sure I don't have to call them when shit hit the fan. For real. I think we all get in trouble when we got good parents. For those who had good parents like I did, and we still bucked, right? Because we knew it all. I think when our whole thing was, I ain't want them to know. I ain't give a fuck about. I would rather go to jail than go home and see Mr. Morgan. Oh my God. Listen, man. My daddy and my mama, she only beat me 3 times in my whole life. 3. That's all it took. I wasn't fucking with her ever again. My mama definitely to this day, just out of respect for her, period. But because I also know how she fucked me up them times when I thought I was, I had a little testosterone level in my motherfucking body. She showed me something. My pops, he just stayed fucking me up. He wasn't even playing. His shit was 0 tolerance. Didn't like none of that shit at the time. But do you know them ass whippers taught me how to move in a room full of vultures? It taught me how to take a hit. It taught me how to think before I speak. And when you can do that, even though I was young, I was around a bunch of older motherfuckers. I remember an old dude telling me one time, I could talk about it, but I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because one of these brothers, rest in peace, they ain't alive right now, man. Good dude, too. But he got into some shit. And I was in the car. Right? Matter of fact, 2 brothers ain't even here out this story. And I got in the car, and after we did what we did, but we wound up going into an ambush. Then we get back. When I get out the car, everybody around. Niggas like, what the fuck is he doing in the car? Talking about me. Where's one? Young as hell. You know why he said that though? Because he know my parents. And he said that. He said he gonna have Miss Morgan come around here and kill us. Like, what the fuck is he like that's Miss but to me, I was like, shit. I'm from the area. Niggas getting to some shit. I'm there. Fuck it. Let's go. Now, had I known where I was going, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, nah, I can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know. Word up. Because they knew my parents wasn't playing that shit. Everything I did, everybody in the street knew I was doing it because I wanted to do it. Because they knew my parents was not condoning none of that shit. And they knew I was hiding a lot of shit from my parents. For real. They knew I was hiding shit. They every know. See, y'all niggas be doing shit. I got utmost respect for my parents. Y'all should have utmost respect for your parents. I shouldn't have to be saying that shit. You know, that's a cool fucking thing. For real. If you disrespect your parents, I know you soft as hell. It's certain shit that you can do, I'm telling you, that I know I'll beat you the fuck up before you go get your gun. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll catch you slipping. When you deal with men, we have parenting when you deal with men. And for those who think like, oh, I ain't had both my parents. If you had a uncle, an aunt, a best friend, a counselor, school teacher, you know what I mean? An OG cellmate. You might be locked up with an OG. You know what I'm saying? With some wisdom, and you his celly. So he gonna drop you. He might teach you some shit your father should have taught you. You gonna have it, man. It's what you do with it, man. It's what you had no excuse. It's what you do with it. But the respect that I got from my peoples, I make sure they ain't see it. Y'all do all types of shit in front of y'all parents now. Y'all suck y'all teeth, talk back, everything, man. Everything. Making all these goddamn songs. I'm talking about some goddamn demon time, people. You see that shit? Demon time? We on motherfucking demon time out here, huh? No. No. Listen, man. I want y'all to know that parenting and providing is different. It is, man. Sometimes you just really want to just tell parents like, yo, we're fucking up the youth. Like even fathers, like even though you don't gotta get along with your baby mama, man, but you still gotta kind of bite. I'm gonna tell you some fucked up shit that you still gotta kind of bite the bullet regardless, because she always gonna have your kids until she give you full custody. And a lot of them ain't gonna give up full custody. They not. They not. Because of how people gonna look at them. They not gonna think like this would be better. Shit. First of all, you got time to yourself more. Second of all, now you can date somebody and see if you can fuck with somebody else. Cause now you don't got if the nigga ain't coming around, you feel what I'm saying? Cause you can't even give custody up to a nigga who ain't a good father. So you get custody up to a good father, that nigga ain't coming around your house. So now you can actually be like, yo, you can spend the night, because trust me, if he ever come up here, he's gonna call. He's never popping up on me. There's no reason for him. We had that, you know what I'm saying? If he do, that how we talk, he ain't gonna be mad. It's gotta be an emergency, and he gonna wait outside. So I come outside, he ain't gonna ask me who in my house, he ain't gonna sit out there. It is what it is, because we had that understanding, that communication. You feel what I'm saying? But regardless of the fact is, y'all niggas can't handle that. So y'all don't want to be around a kid, period. And then you women, you self-destruct, and now you don't want to raise the kids either. As long as you provide, you did your part. No. You all of y'all need to be embarrassed. All of y'all need to be like, stop fucking playing with the kids. We are not raising no fucking demon kids, and we ain't raising no fucking kids who just want to kill other kids, man. Like, y'all 22, 23. Damn, y'all got all these fucking guns. Nigga, hold that when they stop open up the supermarket and certain people only getting food, nigga. Say all that ammo for that type shit. Because that shit's coming. When they try to leave us on Earth and go up to motherfucking Mars and shit, they flying millionaires in space. That's telling you, folks. That's telling you, man. He went extensive training. All right, man. That nigga looked out of shape getting in that goddamn suit. And come on, man. I don't even know if he came back yet. Did he ever come back yet? Anyway, when you deal with your children and you think that you just providing for them and you think you all cool, just know it's men like us. We ain't buying that shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not buying that shit, man. Now, for those who want to keep their kids away from the baby father because he won't kiss their ass and all this other shit, bro, you ain't that fault. You ain't that fault, man. You know what I mean? You just got to save up, get everything 100% legit, and do what you got to do legally. Because they ain't going to raise your son. They ain't going to raise your daughter. They just want to be revenge, spiteful. They want to throw every obstacle in the path of you just give me my fucking child and I don't got to fuck with you ever again. You don't understand. Sometimes us men, we get fed up too, ladies. We get fed up too. We get tired of that shit. You know what I mean? We get tired of getting bullied, threatened with the courts, threatened with this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So look, change the day. Start parenting, get some cue cards, start doing math with them, interacting with them. Then the time that daddy ain't there, when daddy come around or when mommy come around, then it's like your kids are getting the sense of like, no, we know how to include you too. And then you could be a family while y'all not even together because the kids will be so smart and so respectful that they ain't going to say choose sides because y'all not making them do that. Because daddy said go to bed at 8 o'clock. If daddy ain't there, mommy saying, hey, daddy said to go to bed at 8 o'clock. But mommy, she like, what your father say? But he ain't even here. So what? Hey, yo, your mother said you can't eat no ice cream at this time. Come on, Dad, I'm at your house. No. What your mother say? No. Put that shit back. What does that do to the child? It ain't about, you bowing down your baby mother or you bowing down to your baby father. It ain't about that. It's about what does that do to the child? You ain't got no out. You ain't got no out. And yes, I don't care what religion you want to choose or whatever the case may be, you better have one way of life. And it better include respecting the fuck out of your parents. You know? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to learn about your soul and all that. The moment you walk around in demon time, we having a long conversation. You gonna get tired of me, nigga. You gonna get tired of me. Hey yo, we gonna have a long conversation. For real. We gonna have a long conversation. Well, listen, man, I gotta get me a lighter. Number one. Number two. This just been real with y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming out, picking it with me, remaining silent. You know what I'm saying? Always being my support, my like, come on, let's go. Yo, it's getting major, man. I just got informed, that everything is looking good. You know what I'm saying? Everything is looking good. So shout out to everybody who supports me, man. Thank you very much. Now, I'm still me, but I'm getting used to all this shit. But there's money in this shit. And I like money. You know what I mean? All right. I leave as I came. If I said anything wrong, that was from me and my lack of knowledge. That's from the shaitan. If I say anything that was right, that comes from Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Right? So take that what was good and use it. If it was wrong, throw it away. Throw it away. And know that I can stand to be corrected, and I have faults and I have mistakes. I'm not perfect, and I'm nowhere where I really want to be in life. So my down might be some niggas up, but I still look at it like I'm down. Even though I know God got me up, because I can always be lower. See, man, when you're above the ground, You just don't understand like that. You don't know what the fuck is gonna happen to you tomorrow. Give your child some parenting. So if something happened to you tomorrow, they know every morning to brush their teeth, wash their face, make sure they clean. Don't matter who house they go to, they're gonna say, "Can I have a rag and a soap? Because I need to wash myself, make sure I'm clean. I got a clean pair of drawers in my book bag." My daddy told no. My daddy said, "I don't need nobody to take me. I can do it. I'm a big boy. I don't want nobody in the bathroom with me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna make a mess. I know how to wipe out after myself." They're gonna say, "Okay, young man or young girl." Yeah, yeah, yeah. That comes from parenting. The school ain't gonna teach me how to do that. The school's not. The YouTube ain't either. For real. You let you sit them in front of people who's talking some real shit like myself. For real. You let them sit in front of certain channels just be like they just be putting shit up there, but you got they sitting up there watching math because it's like teachers, college professors, everybody's on YouTube. Scientists, like scientists who are really like in the government, but they can get their own little private space to have their own personal life. It's certain shit they can't tell you, but it's certain shit they can. But they're not popular. They scientists though. You do you watch the science news? Do you care what's going on with the earth? You think that shit ain't gonna affect you, or you just worried about Friday? Listen, man. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I'm gonna try to, touch those who I can, and that's that. But parenting and raising your kids and providing is different. Parenting and providing is different. I ain't gotta be no scholar on that. I'm a scholar through experience. I know the difference. I seen it. Look, man, our youth is talking about they on demon time and they raps. I need y'all to really take a heed to that. You know, like I'm just one man. I ain't rich. I ain't got 1,000 motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But I'm just real fucking honest, and I don't give a fuck what people think about me. So when it come out my mouth, I'm backing that shit up. And if I pop some shit, it's because I best believe I'm backing that shit up. When I told people I'm gonna make them believe, you think I said that shit just wanting to be? I didn't give a fuck who believed me or not. The statement was I'm gonna make them believe. When you look in the mirror, look in the mirror. Make that motherfucker right there. That's all. That's the hardest motherfucker to make believe. Once you make that motherfucker believe, listen, man. I'm out. It was great talking to y'all. Stay tuned. Forgive me my freestyles because I've been a little busy, so I ain't had like a whole. It take me like an hour to just write a rhyme and just spit it for y'all. You know what I mean? So my little hour's been a little hectic, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm back. You know what I mean? Forward motion. Just came back from Montego Bay, Jamaica. I forgot to add that in, but if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you know, I put pictures up there and stuff like that. I gotta get used to doing all that shit. So, forgive me. All right, y'all. As a father who parents, and shout out, salute to the other parents. I salute y'all for doing your job. It's keeping your kids focused on college football. It's keeping your kids focused on becoming the next scientist. It's keeping your kids becoming doctors. They becoming lawyers. You know what I mean? Like some of your kids is joining the Air Force. I salute you, parents, man. And I know you're not flashy. You don't have a big car, the big, you know what I mean? Like you might be struggling a little something compared to where you could be if you ain't give a fuck about your kids. But because you give a fuck about your kids, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You live within your means. I think y'all the most beautiful sisters in the world. And any man would be glad to have you. For real, for real. Trust me. And you brothers, man, listen, man, any woman, they're gonna be glad to have you too. Cause there ain't nothing like us fathers who take care of our kids and we can parent some kids. Like that's the difference. Like, motherfucker can provide, nigga, but can you teach my motherfucking child something that's really gonna get them through life for real? Not just on some, oh, did you pick up this many grams? You gotta not that dumb shit like, yo, how you move when you might get stopped on some bullshit just cause you black. You get pulled over, yo, you gotta do it like this. And yo, you know you handsome, you driving that nice car, yo. These bras gonna do this to you, you know. Like, yo, man, you can't sit here and watch TV. You gotta study. You got a whole fucking exam. You trying to get into Harvard? You trying to get into Harvard watching motherfucking what's going on social media, man? You don't get your ass in them books. Like, come on, man. You want to see parenting, man? I can talk for days about this, man. I'm out, man, but you know I can't leave without. You know I can't leave without my shit. You know, let's go.
Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. But niggas ain't built like me. Haters say K fell off.
I know, right?
Haters say K fell off.
Street hop.
Haters say K fell
It's
off.
a movement.
Do not react like a convict. Stop doing shit.
Yes. It's getting bigger, man. Street hop. Street hop, man. It's a movement. Get with it. Let me end this, man. Oh, what they say?
Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. But niggas ain't built like me. Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. Haters say K fell off. Do not react like a convict and start killing shit.